Perfect. Is this the right one? I don't think so. Here we go.
No, you stop messing with the bottom brackets.
All right. We got everything set up.
All right.
So, you ready, Kira?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Can you see the screen all right?
I can see it perfectly.
Excellent, excellent. Let's get this thing started. Let me make sure that I'm recording so I don't forget to do that. That would suck pretty hard if I forgot to
Yep.
record. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay.
thank you remembered because I remembered to remind you and then forgot.
All right. Cool. So here we are in our play space as usual. Before we get started with level 2, we are going to go ahead and do a warm up. All right. Whoops, wrong
All right.
page. Cool. So I've got some numbers over here for us to throw up into our play space. We're going to start out with the number 33. How would I place
33.
that? Yep, how would I place that in the play space?
All right, so for 33, we already know that one beaker holds 30 ounces. What, 30 milliliters? My bad, Dylan.
Very
So we know
good.
it holds liters. So with that being said, let me get annotation tool. We're gonna drag this whole piece right here all the way to the ounces because that 30 milliliters equals 1 ounce. So now we
Awesome.
have that. Now we just need 3 more milliliters. So we just take out individual milliliters because a teaspoon holds 5 and that's too many. So it'd be 1 milliliter. Then it'd be 2 milliliters. And then it would be 3. And that'll give us our answer of 33 milliliters or an ounce in 3 milliliters.
Excellent.
All right.
All right, on to the next one. Next up, we have
We get a new color.
43.
43. All right, deja vu. What we're going to do is take this long piece back here. That's 30 milliliters, aka an ounce. We'll drag that into the ounce column right there. All right, so now that's 30. So with that being said, we still need 13 more. So what we're going to do is we know that 1 teaspoon holds 5 milliliters. So we're going to take 10 milliliters, which is 2 teaspoons, and place them in there. All right, so boom, 10. That means we have 40 milliliters right now, and we need 3 more. So we're going to take the individual milliliters and slap them in there. So it'd be 1 milliliter, 2 milliliters, and then 3 milliliters. Overall, giving us 43 milliliters, aka 1 ounce, 2 teaspoons, and 3 liters. All right, there we go. Mm-hmm. Having trouble? Yes, he is. Be patient. Mm-hmm.
My camera is being extra defiant today. Okay.
And
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, what did you say?
I said in total, we have 1 ounce, 2 teaspoons, and 3 milliliters,
Very good.
aka liters.
Perfect. And I meant, what did you say after I had gotten back online? After my camera had been fixed. I didn't
Oh,
hear you.
I also said that your mic is also being defiant today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all right, ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up, we got. This is going to be too easy for you. 39.
39. All right. So that being said, we're gonna take our full ounce right here. and drag it into the ounces column or beaker because a full ounce is 30 milliliters. So now we need 9 more. So we know that two is too many, well, 2 teaspoons is too many milliliters because it's 10. So what we're going to do is, well, 10 milliliters is 2 teaspoons. So we're going to drag out 1 teaspoon because 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters. Boom. So now we need 4 more milliliters. So we'll go to our individuals right here and drag them into the milliliters section. So it'd be 1 milliliter, 2 milliliters, 3 milliliters, and 4 milliliters. And make sure 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Boom. Okay, we have 39 milliliters, or in other terms, we have 1 ounce, 1 teaspoon, and 4 milliliters.
Excellent. Way to go. Last one for our warm up.
Okay.
This is going to be 24.
24.
Yep.
All right. We can't do our little whole ounce trick anymore. But what we can do is put in a tablespoon because a tablespoon consists of 3 teaspoons or also 15 milliliters. So we'll drag a tablespoon into the tablespoon section. So boom, we have 5, 10, and 15. Boom. Let's write it out. 15. All right. We know we can add 1 more teaspoon to make 20. So we're going to take an individual teaspoon block and put it in the teaspoon section. So boom, right there. Oh, I just removed it. That's 20. All right, so we need 4 more. So we'll drag 4 milliliters in there. So it'll be 1 milliliter, 2 milliliters, 3 milliliters, and 4. So boom, now we have our answer of 24 milliliters or 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, and 4 milliliters.
Excellent. Nice. Do we have any questions about this?
No, we do not.
Any comments? Anything you want to throw in? You all good? Ready to keep it moving?
This is getting easier by the day. Let's go.
Yeah, I
New
can
challenge.
tell. I'm gonna need to crank up the volume tomorrow for the warm up. Um,
Mm. Well, let's see what we got for today first.
exactly. So, congratulations on yesterday. You have leveled up to fluid ounce level 2. Yesterday we
Ooh,
only did. Mm-hmm.
leveling up quick. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday we only did milliliters
Mm.
inside of the play space. Today we are also incorporating teaspoons as well.
Okay.
You
Okay.
ready?
All right.
Okay. Perfect. So starting out, and I'm also gonna get our timer ready,
Mm.
or a stopwatch to see how long it can take for us to go through 10.
Okay.
All right. Let's get started.
Mhm. Oh, are you typing more, or are we starting off like this?
I'm pulling up the
Oh, the
stopwatch.
timer.
This was our time from yesterday. Let's see what today's time is going to
Okay.
be like.
All right.
Ready, set, anything else? You good?
Um, we're starting off with this equation again, or we're switching to new.
Oh no, this is I'm going to put this back in the backslashes. We don't need this anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to be calling them out.
All right. Oh yeah. All right.
All right. Let's get started. And go. 6
All right.
teaspoons.
6 teaspoons. All right. So all we need to do for that is we know there's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. So let's add that. Boom. And now there's an additional 3 to get 6 teaspoons. So what we'll do is drag that out on top. And now move that over to the ounces because that's now 1 full ounce, aka 30 milliliters. Boom. We got 6 teaspoons.
Next 6 milliliters.
6 milliliters. All right. 6 ml. So 6 milliliters, simple. We know there's 5 milliliters in teaspoons, so we drag a teaspoon out. Boom, and 1 milliliter.
Excellent.
Okay.
And 8 milliliters.
8 milliliters. All right, so again, we have 5 milliliters in a teaspoon. So we have 6, 7, 8. We need two more. So add 2 more milliliters. Boom, 8. Next one.
Let's
Oh,
slow
wait, I
up.
almost forgot. Yeah, I almost forgot. We got to remove this in order to get our 8 because right now we have 7 teaspoons in 3 milliliters. So let's take this whole ounce away.
Okay.
All right, now we go back. We wanted 8 milliliters, so we got to add 2 more milliliters.
Oh, we're doing the addition. We're not just placing right now.
Oh, we're not.
No. This is the
Okay.
addition.
Oh, okay, I get it. So let's add back those 2 additional milliliters real quick.
Hold up. Let me bring our clock back out so that we can reset.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, like yesterday you remember how we how I gave you rapid equations and then you told me what to do to place them and then you gave me the answer at the end.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what we're doing. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Perfect.
All right. We're locked in. Let's go.
Go ahead and clear your annotations.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. There we go.
All right, ready, set, go.
All right. Where we at?
6 teaspoons.
6 teaspoons. All right. We drag out a full ounce. Put that over there. Boom. 6 teaspoons. Let's go.
Six, 6 milliliters.
6 milliliters. We add a teaspoon because that's 5 milliliters. And then to get 6, we add 1 milliliter.
Excellent.
Boom.
8 milliliters.
All right. So for 8 milliliters, we'll need a teaspoon again. So that's 5 milliliters right there. We need 3 more milliliters for 8. So wait, 6, 7, and then 8. Boom.
Very good. Answer is
Answer is 1 ounce, 2 teaspoons, and 4 milliliters.
excellent. Let's keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
8 milliliters.
8 milliliters. All right. For 8 milliliters, we're going to need 1 teaspoon because that's 5 milliliters. And to get 8, we need 3 more milliliters. So 1, 2, 3. Now we have our 8.
2 milliliters.
2 milliliters, we just need 2 individual milliliters. So we drag that up here. 1 milliliter, and then 2 milliliters, and then that'll convert into a teaspoon. So let's take that away and drag a teaspoon into the teaspoon spot. Boom.
Excellent. Lastly, 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon is simply just another teaspoon at the top. So then we'll drag that over to the tablespoon because that's now a tablespoon. 3 teaspoons of tablespoon.
Excellent. Answer is
1 tablespoon.
perfect. Next up, 6 teaspoons.
6 teaspoons. Okay. 6 teaspoons. Simple. We just need to take this whole group. This is an ounce. 6 teaspoons is 30 milliliters or a full ounce. So let's drag that over. Boom. That's gone.
3 milliliters.
3 milliliters. We just need 3 individual milliliters. 1, 2, 3. What next?
2 milliliters.
2 milliliters.
Yep.
Okay. 2 more milliliters at the top. That'll convert into a teaspoon because we have 5 milliliters. So we'll take that away and drag a teaspoon and teaspoon slot. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Answer is
Answer is 1 ounce and 1 teaspoon.
very good. Moving on, 5 milliliters.
5 milliliters. All right, for 5 milliliters, we just need a teaspoon.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, 6 milliliters.
6 milliliters, we'll need another teaspoon and 1 milliliter.
Very good. And 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons. All right. So we can add 2 more. Well, actually, what we can do is add 1 more teaspoon at the top. That's now a tablespoon. And then we'll add a teaspoon into the teaspoon section.
Very awesome. Answer is
Answer is 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, and 1 milliliter.
very good. Moving on. 4 milliliters.
You said 4?
Yep.
All right, so add individual milliliters. We got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Boom.
Awesome. And plus 4 milliliters.
Plus 4 milliliters. All right, so plus 4, we'll add one more at the top. Now we have 3. We'll take this and bring it into a teaspoon because we have 5 milliliters there. So now just add 3 more milliliters into the individual milliliters section. So 1, 2, 3, boom.
Excellent. Lastly, 9 milliliters.
9 milliliters, what we need to do is drag in a teaspoon because a teaspoon is 5 milliliters. And to get 9, we need 4 more milliliters. All right, so 4 more. We need to drag in 2 milliliters in the milliliter section because that now turns into a teaspoon. And what we're going to do is drag that in the teaspoon section, then that turns into a tablespoon. And then we put in 2 more milliliters because we have 2 milliliters left over from that. So 1 and 2.
Excellent. That is perfect. Let's keep it moving. I need to make sure I don't lose track of what puzzle we're on. Don't waste any time, money. Okay, next up.
Milliliters.
5 milliliters.
You said 5?
Yeah. What happened?
My bad. You didn't cut out for a second, but 5 milliliters. But the last answer was 1 tablespoon and 2 milliliters, by the way. But 5 milliliters is 1 teaspoon.
Is 1 teaspoon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Next.
Next up is 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons. So we add this group of 2 right here. All right. So that turned this whole group of 3 teaspoons into a tablespoon. Okay.
Excellent. Plus 9 milliliters.
Plus 9 milliliters. All right. So what we can do is add in a teaspoon because that's 5 milliliters. And to get 9, we need to add 4 more milliliters. So put those 4 in the milliliter column. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Excellent. Answer is?
Answer is 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, and 4 milliliters.
Very good. That's perfect. And lastly, 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons. We add the 2 little teaspoons right here into the teaspoon column. Boom.
All right, plus 2 teaspoons.
Plus 2 teaspoons. So what we'll do is add an additional teaspoon. That now goes into the tablespoons column. Of these 3 teaspoons, and then we add 1 teaspoon into the teaspoon column. Boom.
All right, plus 2 teaspoons.
Plus 2 teaspoons. All right, so we'll add another additional, 2 teaspoons. You could have did that. So then what we'll do is stack this on top, the 3 teaspoons on top of the other 3, and now we move that over to the ounces column because 6 teaspoons is an ounce, and boom.
And what is our answer?
Our answer is 1 ounce.
Very good. Oh, where's the stopwatch? Whoops. Wrong screen. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Much better than yesterday.
That is way better than yesterday. I thought level 2 was supposed to be harder.
It was. What happened?
I don't know. You tell me, because you did great. We blazed through that.
Yeah, I told you I had an understanding from yesterday. Once we had that little slowdown moment earlier and you understood, well, you explained further what we were doing, I got it.
That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. All right. So do you have any questions or comments you want to make on our Blitz game just now?
No, we were going by it. We were going by it.
We did. We started late and still managed to get through this early. But I got something else.
Ooh, what else you got? What else you got?
No, this is just in the works, you know. I'm still working on getting the materials together for it. But I'm gonna pull it up for you so that I can show you what I got right now. You get to see some behind the scenes prototype.
VIP.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Do I have it on my computer?
My grandma's coming in clutch. It's a good day. She's bringing me McDonald's.
Ah, that's awesome. You gotta love it when food comes your way unexpectedly. That's one of the best feelings.
This is the first time she's ever done this.
First time ever?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
bring it to my house anyway when I'm not with her.
Ah, got it. That's a good omen. It's a special day.
I know.
All right. Oh man. Hold up. Did he not send it to me? Mm.
No behind the scenes.
No, I'm getting it for you. Um, Here, I'll just bring this up. All right. Do you see this?
Yeah. Did you
Okay, good.
copy it?
No, I did not.
I know I got suspicious that you draw everything. See your last. He knows how
I,
to
s-
draw.
I
This is
still draw. I just didn't make these.
yeah. No, I gotta be suspicious of you though. You know, you can
Be
draw.
suspicious. What's there to be suspicious about?
I'm like, he knows how to draw. Is this his?
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, we're still going through this activity. This is actually isn't even the most up-to-date one that we have because I wanted to go through where are my pieces? Oh,
Yeah, you got the fingers there.
yes, I do. We have all the fingers and stuff over here, but I want to introduce you to a new type of piece. And I just can't seem to find this symbol for it. So we are going to pull up something that I used even before this.
Hmm. No, boy, I have a stylist.
Yeah, I saw you were moving with that stylus earlier. Did you find the quadruple A battery?
Oh no, I didn't. I was using my finger.
You were using your finger that whole time.
Yeah.
You
Get out. Mm. But yeah, I was using my finger.
There we go. This is what I was looking for. All right.
Black pieces.
Yes. Quite interesting, no?
Hmm. All right. Put on the
You, re-
row.
you ready for me to break these down for you?
Yeah, I am.
So, in the Bitrix system, we
Mm-hmm.
have concepts called points, lines, and squares. Okay? Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that concept before?
I don't think so. Like, I mean, it sounds a little familiar, but hmm, I
Okay,
don't
cool.
know.
So, how did you like algebra in high school?
Hmm. Um, tedious,
It was
but
tedious.
yeah, it doesn't kill me though.
Okay, that's good. Well, thankfully we got a nice fun game. That is not algebra. This is algebra ha.
Algebra, huh?
Algebra
Uh,
ha.
okay.
And the reason why it's called algebra ha is
Mm-hmm.
because ancient people, or rather the ancient Egyptians in this case,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, you go ahead and write that out.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
ancient Egyptians had a different way of understanding algebra. All right. The literal name for the unknown that they would solve for was called aha.
Um,
And
like ahas, and they were making a new discovery. Like
aha, we
aha.
figured it out.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
So that's why we call this algebra aha, because we're looking for that aha moment and to understand what these unknown groups are. And you know what? Let's jump right into that now. So in Bitrick,
Mm-hmm.
we have three primary concepts. These are the game pieces that you have to be aware of right now. All these right here. We have a point that has a
Okay.
value of 1, a line that has a value of
Two.
kind of, but we'll see it as 2 for now.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
then we have a square. All right.
Okay.
Now these colored pieces represent quantities that we know the value of. Okay.
Mm.
And depending on the puzzle, these values can change.
Hmm.
So, for example, this line can, this line can be displayed like this. The line can have 3 pieces in it. All
Oh yeah,
right.
you did teach me this.
Well, quite a little while ago, yes. So
Yeah.
exactly. So it can also have 4 pieces to it, so on and so forth. Okay. It can have however many number or pieces to it we decide. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now the square is
Mm-hmm.
built off of the line. The line is one of the most is one of, if not the most important piece in this game, because it's going to determine how big the square in all future shapes are. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
So the square has to be as tall as the line
Mm-hmm.
and as wide.
It's the line.
Yes, as wide as the line. However tall it is, it also has to be just as wide so that you get a square. Is that making sense?
Yeah, it's making sense. I got it.
Okay,
Like if
cool.
like 6 lines, like let's say we just had it like this or something just like well basically I understand it pretty much.
Go ahead and
Uh
try to explain it.
like a 4x4 or a 2x2. It has to be like that pretty much. Oh, why did I just write it like that? All right, let me explain it better.
And
All right,
give me
so
1 second. I gotta, there we go.
mhm.
And I need to make sure that the stream can see your annotations. They be missing out.
Oh, they can't see anything?
They can see the screen, they just couldn't see your annotations, but they can now.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right. There's not much to explain it though. But pretty much, let's say we just had this little amount right here. We have like 2 lines right here. This is uneven because it has to be as wide as it is tall. This is 3 little blocks tall, so it has to be 3 blocks wide, which means it'd have to be a total of 9 blocks, pretty much.
Very good. So you're saying that if your line, why can't I write? There we go. So you're saying pretty much that if your line was 3,
Mm-hmm.
the square would have to be 9.
Yes, a total of 9.
Very good. Ooh, love these annotations. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do we have any questions about our pieces up here?
No, no questions about those.
All right, very good. And also in the future, whenever we play through this game, we gotta color code them. The
Okay.
points will
Now,
always be yellow, lines will be green, squares will be blue.
okay.
Okay, got it. Now, black
So
pieces. All right, because we've seen red pieces before from one of our prior lessons. Red pieces represent takeaway. All right.
exactly.
And these follow the exact same rules as these colored pieces up here.
Okay, got it.
They can be represented in terms of points, lines, and squares, and they can be however big we need them to be, all based off of the line. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now we have our black pieces. These
Cool.
black pieces represent the unknown. We're gazing into
Okay.
the void.
No wonder they all mysterious.
Exactly. And these black pieces follow the similar rules to these colored pieces up here. But the unique thing about these black pieces is that we don't know the value.
Hmm.
Okay?
No, the value. How are you going to determine how big of the pieces we need?
That's a very good question. And that's what the game is about. Coming to that aha moment to figure out the size or what the value of these pieces are.
Mm. Okay.
All right? So it could be 3 units tall, it could be 7 units tall, it could be 2,000 units tall. We don't know, but we're here to find out. Okay.
Okay.
One more thing to consider is that the AHA pieces, that's those are their names, the algebraic pieces, they do not have a units piece the same way how we have unit pieces up here. All right, because this is +1, this is takeaway 1.
This is unknown.
Exactly, this is unknown. In the future, it could end up being a 6 or however many it needs to be. Well, stop, Jelani. You're getting ahead of yourself. This is just a variable. This is just an unknown. We're hardly even going to use this one right now. Okay,
Okay.
just remember him for later. He might show back up again.
Okay.
Okay. So, do we have any questions about these pieces?
No, other than the fact that so we'll mainly be using the individual unknown piece, right? That was just here.
No, we'll mainly be using this piece, the line.
Oh yeah, the one.
Right, the
It's
line.
confusing. Like, so we'll figure out what unknown piece to use based on what the shape we have already.
Let's slow down. We're just learning the pieces right now.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
Slow down.
Let's slow down. You gotta learn level 1 before you can get level 2. You gotta walk before you crawl, or crawl before you walk. All right.
Right. I got it.
So as a quick review,
Mhm.
what's the name of this piece?
Bro. Oh, point piece.
Very good. That's a point. What is this piece?
That's a line.
Very good. And what is this?
This is the square.
Wow, you got it. That's great. Great
Yay.
progress. Okay, let's keep it moving. What's this piece?
That's a takeaway point.
Very good. What about this
A
piece?
takeaway line.
Awesome. And this
And then
piece?
a takeaway square. There we go.
Golly, you're doing great. Okay. Lastly, this piece right here.
So then that'd be an unknown line
Very good. And this?
and an unknown square. Okay.
Perfect. We are good to go. We're ready to start playing this game. All right.
Okay.
So let me just.
Some got some odd concepts going on, but I'll understand.
Again, it's just a game. We're just here to play the game. It's not that complicated.
It's like one of those weird, unique games you just open up for the first time. You have no clue what's going on, but you're here for it.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's what we're going for. I just need to make sure that I'm saving all my pieces to the side. Excellent.
You don't specifically label them. You just have random numbers.
I do, but I don't want to take out 15 minutes right now renaming all these things. I got them where I can see them for now. We're good. All right.
All right. What are these? What is this? What is this?
Oh, this is the hieroglyph for aha.
Oh, that's
This is
cool.
yeah, this is a little arm. This is a little like wet bread, like foo sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's what
that's
that
cool.
is. And let me actually.
What does this represent? What is this? What object is this?
Oh, it's a sistrum. I'll show you in a second.
Oh, to me, it looked
Nope.
like a tonsil.
Say what?
I was looking at like, is it a tonsil or something? With
Like tongs?
like tonsil, like in the back of your mouth.
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe I don't think so. I'm gonna show you what it is. I
Yeah,
just
I feel
gotta
like they'd use that.
yeah. I'm not sure why they would use tonsils for the exercise in the puzzle. Okay, there we go. Let me pull up the thing. It's a sistrum, ancient Egyptian sistrum. Here we go.
This is horrible.
You drawing your little SpongeBob.
Doodle Bob, yeah. Ooh, whoa.
This is it.
Th- Oh, this is quite. This is done covery. What? Whoa. How many of these do they did they find?
Oh, a lot. You got tons.
What in the world? Look like one of those little counters you have in the doctor's office. Little kids.
It does. But this is again. Yeah, this is a sistrum. It's a musical tool, kind of like not a maraca, but you shake it, and it makes a sound, and it's been used in different religious ceremonies in ancient Egypt. Like this is the face of Hathor. She was the goddess of I think childbirth and fertility, and they did things with the systems to like ward off evil spirits by doing rituals and shaking them. Um,
Egyptians are so weird. They're ahead of their time.
they were pretty like that. Yeah, they were ahead of their time. There's a lot we can learn from them. Uh, I think they're pretty likes that. So, um,
Mhm.
now that we understand what AHA is, and we have all of our pieces organized, we're gonna have some fun. All right.
All right.
When I drag out a piece over here into the play space,
Okay.
actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to simplify these terms. Okay. Actually, no. We're gonna start out with some recognition. I'm getting ahead of myself. Stay with me. Like I
Yeah, bro.
said,
Simplify. I'm like, whoa.
this is prototyping session. We got this. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag out some values into the play space, and then I want you to tell me what the value is in total. I'll let you know when I want you to tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, matter of fact, when you hear that, I want you to
Yeah.
tell me what the value is. Okay.
So I'm telling you the amount in total, or am I telling you in like, oh, there's this many lines, squares, and points?
Yes, this many squares, lines, and points.
Ah, okay.
Okay. We
Okay.
cool? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we're gonna start out like this. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we have an unknown line right here, and this would be one line right here.
Very good. And what's this line of?
This is a line of
Yes. How many units are in it?
Oh, two units. So then that
Very
means we have two unknown units in here.
excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, no, this doesn't mean that we have two unknown units. This is still an
Oh, it's
unknown.
unknown, but just an unknown line.
It's an unknown line. Very good. It can be a little confusing since it's built of like actual pieces, but
Mm-hmm.
again, only the colored pieces have an actual value. This value is 2.
All
This
right.
value is I don't know. Okay.
I don't.
I
All
don't know.
right.
Um okay. So let's move on to the next one.
So
Let's
wait, I have a
bring
question.
go ahead.
So like, let's say you bring out a fat, massive square. Is that still gonna be one square, or like, am I gonna talk about the squares that could fit in it?
That's a very good question. Is it a black square or is it a colored
Uh,
square?
colored square, because we know a black square, we still don't know the value. So
Okay, cool. So go ahead and okay, that's going to depend.
mm,
And do I want to branch off into that right now? Let's have some fun.
oh,
Okay? We're gonna come back to this game. Gonna take a little bit quick detour because Kira wants to learn more about squares. Because
yes.
squares are pretty like that. Alright. Kira asked, what if we have a big old massive square, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kira wants to know how would she say the value? Would she say that this is one square, or would she find all of the squares within the square? That's a very valid question. And it all depends on one thing. One very important piece. Arguably the most important piece. Do you remember what that is?
The line.
Very good. The line. The line is going to, remember, the line determines the square. Okay.
You're right.
So if I come over here,
Mm-hmm.
um, let's reset this. Ignore the 16 over there for a second. And let's come down here. All right. If this green, two green pieces are aligned, right?
Mm. Yeah.
How big would the square be?
Then the square isn't a square. Well, actually, it'd be one then. Wait, because let
Okay.
me slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me slow down. Because I'm like, the length is the width of the square. So in this case, this would just be the one square then. Hmm. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, no. Yeah. Go ahead and explain to me because I'm confused now.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool. We're just getting used to the pieces. That's all. Remember,
Okay.
what is this piece right here?
That's a point.
Very good. This piece right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a what?
That's a line.
Excellent. And remember, do you remember what the rule for the square is?
That they have to be the same length and width. Well, whatever the line is, it has to be the width of the square.
Very good. So how tall is this line?
Right now, the tall, the length is two squares,
Very
2
good.
points.
It's 2 units tall. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the rule is that the square has to be the same height and the same width, what would that be
Okay.
then?
So then the total would be 4 units.
The total would be, but
Okay. Oh, wait. So yeah. So if it's that rule, then of course we have to add another square like this to the side. Right? Boom. What were you trying to say?
what I'm trying to say is I want you to annotate first.
Okay.
Annotate and tell me how tall is the square going to be and how wide is the square going to be.
All right. So referencing from our last line, we see that's 2 units tall.
Mm-hmm.
Start using my hands. So now
Make
that
sure
we
you
that
use these
rule,
guidelines.
now I got you. All right.
You got it.
All right, let me try to. Boom. That's one. That's two. Bad, bad.
Excellent.
Now we know it's 2 units tall. That has
Mm-hmm.
to be 2 units wide. So we have one right now. So that's not a square. So that means we need to add another one, another line next to it to make it a square, which would give us a total of 4 units.
Excellent. Very good. So now you're seeing how we're making the square, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Let's try another one. Go ahead and clear your annotations.
Okay.
So again, we have our point,
Yes, we do.
single unit.
Yes.
What if this right here is our line?
So if we have the value, if we have the value right here is 3, that means we're going to have to make it, well, the length, rather, is 3. Then we're going to need the width to be 3. So right now it's 1, so that means we need to add 2 more lines with the height of 3.
Very good. And we can get that by going here
Mm-hmm. And then
and
add one more line next to them. Oh,
computer tweaking. We're good.
now this would be the total of 9 units.
Very good. And that would be our square. All
Okay.
right.
All right, I'm
And
getting this.
again, we would need to make sure that we make it blue as
Mm-hmm.
well. That is
Mm-hmm.
a very important rule, especially for this level that we're at.
Okay.
Okay.
Get color code.
Okay. Now, let's come back over here to this group of 16 that we made.
Mm-hmm. Let me remove that.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we said earlier, the line determines the square. So Kira, going back around to her question, she was asking, how do we know which square to color in? Would we be trying to say that the whole thing is a square? Do we find squares within a square? And that all depends on what, Kira?
On the length of the line or the
Very
height, pretty much.
excellent. So if I had a line of, if I had a point of 1,
Okay.
a line of 2,
Mm-hmm.
and a square of 4,
Okay.
find all of the squares within this shape for me, within this group of
All right.
16.
So if this was the case in this group of 16, we know, well, if we're just basing it off of this one, right? This line right here.
Yes, this is our line for the puzzle right now.
Okay. All right, if we're just basing it off of that, we know that we'd have one square right here because the line is 2 units tall, so it's gonna be 2 units wide. So we have that one square. This is our second square. This will be our third. And then that'll be our fourth. Just based off the lines.
Excellent. So how many squares are inside of this group right here?
This will be a total of 4 squares or 16 overall.
Very good, or 16 units. Excellent. Any questions?
No, I'm getting it. Let me get something else. Let me get something else.
Perfect. Now, let's say we're going to need some more space for this one.
Mm. He's trying to kill me.
I'm trying to what?
He's trying to end me. Look. Look, add like 5 more massive squares.
Nah, trust me, you got this. You got this. All right.
All right.
So if we change our line to be 4 units tall,
All right.
how big would the square be?
So in that case, the 4 units will be, oh, this would be the square right here, 16 total units, because it has to be the same, the length, well, the width of the square has to be the same as the height. So
Oh,
in this case, we have 4 units as the height, so we'd have to have 4 units as the width. So it'd be a 4 by 4.
excellent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got a lot more pieces out here on our play space. But we got this. Kira,
Mm-hmm.
how many squares with a line of four for the
Mm-hmm.
plate for this puzzle? Our line is
Mm-hmm.
4. How many squares do we have in this group of 16?
In this group of 16, we'll have 1 square. Because again, it has to be the same width as the line. The line is pretty much how we judge it all, or what we figure out what the squares are. So in this case, we'd have 1 large square.
Excellent. See, it wasn't that hard, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay. You started to get tripped up a little bit, but it's okay. Go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
clear your annotations. We got one more exercise to go through. So if we have 1 unit
Mm-hmm.
and our line is 3, what's our
Okay.
square going to be?
All right. So in our case, the square is going to be a total of 9. And here's why. Well, 9 units. And here's why. So, of course, we know the length or height, whatever, is 3. So that means we need the width of 3. So we'll copy that out. We need 2 more lines. So it'll be 1. And then it'd be 2. So that'd be a total of 9. And of course, we can't forget color. We have to turn this blue because it's a square.
Very good.
Mhm.
I'll make sure to have all these pieces already built next time we play.
So in total, this would just be right here is 1 square, as we know. So since we know that, ooh, I'm looking up at this one. This is uneven. Yeah, this is uneven. For this one, up top, we'd have 1 square. Mm, and 2 lines because we have 1, 2, and then we'd have 1 point.
What? What? No way. She really picked up on that.
Yeah.
That was the challenge I had. Oh my gosh. Look at this. She's a genius. I've been telling you people. She already
Yeah.
know. Oh my gosh. That is
Uh,
excellent. That is 100% correct.
let's go.
Wait.
See, caught on.
Say again.
So we caught on. We caught on.
Yes, you
All right.
did. So we have
Mm-hmm.
1 square.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, go ahead and write that out. One
Got two.
square. How many lines?
Well, we have a total of 2 lines.
Excellent. And you already wrote it out here at 1 point
Yeah.
and 1 unit. Do you have any questions about this?
Nope.
Is this
Seems
helping?
good.
Is this helping
It
it?
is. It is.
Okay.
I like this one.
Excellent. Excellent. She got that. I am so proud of you. Okay.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna throw this onto ooh, we don't need to go over there right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't look at that. That
Okay.
no, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Excellent. So now we're already over time, but I still want us to play through that other game just for a little bit longer. You got
Okay.
5 more minutes to spare?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So again, when I bring out the values into the play space, I want you to tell me what the overall value is. How many points, lines, and squares we have, as well as the actual colored pieces values. Okay?
Okay. I got it.
Okay, cool. So we're going to start out with this
Mm.
and with this. All right.
Okay.
Tell me what the value of these units are.
All right. So first, this is an unknown line. We don't know that one.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be an nope, almost said it, but this would be a takeaway square, a singular takeaway square.
Very good. And what's the value of this takeaway square?
This would be the value of -4.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. On to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
What if we brought out this here
Mm-hmm.
and this here?
Okay. So this unit, again, with this line is unknown. So then
Mm-hmm.
here we'd have, well, one singular line with the unit with the value of 3 units.
Excellent. You are blazing with that annotation. Keep it up.
All right.
All right. What about this right here? Oh,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we know, of course, per usual, this is unknown. But see here, this is based on the line. This line has 3 units. Now, since this is all in the same equation, I'd assume,
yes,
and this
they're all in the
can,
same puzzle.
nope, wait, no, we can't. Never mind. And here's why. Because the width would be too long. It'd be 4 by 3 or 3 by 4. So we can't do
Mm-hmm.
that. Got to get that out. So unknown, we have a line with the value of 3 units. And then we have one square with the value of 9 units. So with that being said, it'd be 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is 12 overall units. And one, well, with the exception of an unknown line.
Excellent. Perfect.
Okay.
So you're 100% right. We would have 12 units and
Mm-hmm.
one we don't know.
Yep.
Okay? Cool.
One line we don't know.
Now let's try this one. What if we had bang blackout?
All right. Well, first, you have a square of I don't know.
Okay.
And then we'd have, in our case, since the line's 2, the width is 2, that's great. So then the value would be 4. So it'd be 1 square and 4 units.
Very good.
With 4 units. There we go.
Excellent. All right. Let's go on to the next one. What if I brought out boom, oops, wrong size. Boom, bang, blackout.
All right. So in this case, of course, we got who knows what that is. We have 1 point. In this case, we have a line with 2 units. So we'll add these two together. This would be an overall of 3 units and I don't know.
Perfect. All right. Any questions?
No, I'm getting this. I got it.
All right. Let's throw this next one out here. Let's do like this and like this. Mm-hmm.
All right. Is this it?
Yep, this is it.
Mm. Okay. So who knows what this is? I don't know what that is. We have a line which represents -2 units.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 1 point. Oop, I don't know why I put that S, but we have 1 point. So we have I don't know and -1 because a -2 plus a +1 is a -1.
Very good. How can we represent that visually for those of us who are more visually inclined?
All right. So, like in our previous lessons, if you've watched, let's take this piece, little piece, and make a Ooh, you know what? How about we break up this line right here
Mm-hmm.
into negative 2 points.
Got it.
All right, boom. So now we can make a zero pair with this positive point and this negative point. So it'll be boom and boom. Now this is a zero pair. So now those go off the face of the earth right now, invisible. And boom, we'll be left with a -1 unit and an unknown square. Or just an unknown.
Perfect.
There we go.
Any
All right.
questions?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Let's do one more. Go out with a bang. Boom, bam, bap.
All right.
Bada bap boop. Not done yet. Pow.
Mm. All right. So we're good now.
We're good. Help me figure this out.
So first we got I don't know. I still don't know. And what even is this? Right?
Right?
So then we carry on. We have a line right here that consists of of 3 units. That's one line. And then we have a negative point right here. So with that being said, with the information we have, we know that we have 3 positive units.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 1 negative point or unit. So
Mm-hmm.
since there's more positive than negative, it'll be 2 units. So it'll be subtraction. And then so we
Excellent.
just have, I still don't know what even is that, and 2 units.
Okay, got it. So, can you help for those of us who are more visually inclined? Can you help us figure out what to do with this takeaway piece?
All right. So again, ignore these. We don't know those. So let's break up this line. We'll just remove a piece from it if we wanted to.
Okay, but what would we break it up into?
We'll break it up into a line of 2 units and 1 point. So let's represent that.
Saying we would break
So
it up into a line like this.
yes, perfect. So now
Mm-hmm.
we have a line with 2 units and a point. And
Mm-hmm.
look, it's a perfect match for our little negative unit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now that, oh, moving it. All right.
My
That
bad.
becomes a pair. Boom. Now that goes invisible. We don't see that no more. And now we have these 3 I don't knows, and we have 2 units
But
and 1 lines.
these not all these I don't knows look the same. So is there a
They
difference
don't.
between
They
them,
don't.
or are they all the same?
Well, okay. So in this case, we have 2 I don't know squares.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 1 I don't know line
Mm-hmm.
and 2 units.
So we got two I don't know squares, one we
Mm-hmm.
don't know line, and 2 units.
Yes.
2 positive units. Excellent. I think we got that figured out.
We do.
I feel real good about that.
Hmm. Okay, we got it. We got it down.
Yes, we do. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm having fun with this.
Okay, I'm having fun with it too. But that's all I got for you for now. We're going to come back fresh tomorrow. And you know what? We might even start a little bit earlier so we can get some more time in since we're having so
Okay.
much fun with this.
All right.
All right?
Sounds cool to me. What time you thinking?
I'm thinking 5:50.
And you cut out. 5:15. Wait, speak again.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, I'm thinking 5:15.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna be out tomorrow. Oh,
Kira.
I'm sorry. I know I have a social life.
Oh no. You have friends.
I know. I'm
Golly.
sorry.
All right. I guess we'll have to keep on having fun without you. You have to play catch up when you come back to us on Saturday.
Mm. I was trying to see if I can get home earlier.
All right. Because if you can, I got some really exciting stuff for you. It's taking every ounce of my willpower to try to hold myself back right now from really laying in. We don't gotta overwhelm you, but I got some fun stuff for us to work on.
Oh
So
man, come on now. I'll be thinking about it. All right.
that's kind of the point.
I'm gonna be wondering now. The anticipation. The anticipation.
All right.
Oh, I'm such a no life. Cause like, why am I like, oh, that sounds cool. I want to stay. It's like, why do you do this to me? All right, it's okay. It's okay. I can always play catch up on Saturday if I can't make it back.
But if you can, that'll even be better. We'll be here waiting.
All right, I'll let you know. Of course, I know how to reach you through text.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Other than that, 45 minutes overtime. We're
Yep.
out. We
Sounds like a
spent it
plan.
having fun. Yep, we spent it having fun, so you ain't kill me now.
Time well spent.
I know, right? But I'll see you tomorrow or Saturday,
Okay.
depends.
Sounds like sounds like a
All right.
plan.
All
I'll talk
right.
to you soon. You be safe.
I will. You gotta tell me. Ah, look at her. The soundboard.
I spent so much time setting this up. I gotta
You
use
gotta,
it.
yeah, you gotta use it. Find any chance you can. Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
Talk to you soon. You be safe.
You too. But
Happy learning.
happy learning.
All right.
Champ. I don't know what you're doing, but you did something.
Hold up. I gotta stop the stream. Thank you, family, for coming in and for watching. This was a lot of fun. We're going to pick it up tomorrow. You just wait and see. We got this.